How's everybody doing? Tophat here. This is my top 12 reasons to own a PS Vita as of 2016. Number 12, independent games, indie titles. So many companies create so many indie titles for Android, iOS, and so on, and the Vita system handles them well. So do yourself a favor and definitely check out some indie titles for the PS Vita. Number 11, fighting games. If you're a fighting game fan and you're also a portable video game fan, I suggest picking up a Vita. The variety is deep and the system can handle the fighting games very well. Great controls, great graphics, big screen, you get the drift. Number 10, the collection games that's on the system, like Metal Gear HD Collection, God of War Collection, Sly Cooper Collection. We're talking 2 or 3 games in one. That's a great deal. You get more bang for your buck. And the Vita handles them games well. And if it's a $30 game that's an HD collection, and it's a $30 game that's just its game, I'm gonna pick up the HD collection. Number 9, the PlayStation Now. I would say is on par or even better than Nintendo's eShop. Mainly because we're talking PS3, PS2, PS1 games, of course demos, and you can't play all of the games, of course, but just a massive amounts of titles that's just on the go, and that's just, come on, you can't beat that. But of course Nintendo with the eShop, just the Nintendo games itself, that's the only reason Nintendo is on top, because of the franchises. But we'll get to that on another video. Number 8, the Vita system is officially a collectible. So you know how it goes. I mean, it's a cartridge base also, so it's easier to collect. It's not going to get dirty. The cartridge is going to work. It could be the last cartridge based system for Sony. And even if you're not into playing a game, just get it, sell it back 10 years from now when you'll triple your money. Simple. Number 7, the interface on the Vita is remarkable. We're talking, it's like a tablet. It's like you're on an iPod Touch or an iPhone or a Samsung. It's just so easy for everything to get to. I really don't have to explain, but I mean, I could just pause it here, turn it off, get back to the game when I want, go out, go left, go to my videos, my music, get on the internet real quick, take some pictures real quick, go back to the game. Interface, the YouTube is just like the YouTube, the web browser is just like the web browser. That's just another reason to get a Vita. The price is so cheap also, so it's like, if I got a choice to get a Samsung or some iPod, I'm gonna just get a Vita just because it does the same thing and it plays video games. So come on, it's a no-brainer right there. Number 6, cartridge base. I touched on this a little bit. Cartridge base, I mean, come on. You can't beat that. It's like cartridge base. The games is gonna work when you sell them or trade them or whatever. your friend giving back to you, then you know it's gonna work. It's great for collecting. And this game I'm playing now is Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends. And I'm not too good at this game. It's actually just purchased it. I purchased it used. And this is like my third time playing it. And I'm just basically pressing buttons basically to show y'all anything while I'm talking about the top 12 reasons for y'all to own a PS Vita. And like I said, cartridge based. Like I bought this game used, and I just know that it's gonna work perfect. The simple fact that it's a cartridge. I mean, like 99 times out of 100, a cartridge is not gonna work. So that's a great reason to own this system. Number 5, the Vita TV. I haven't played the Vita TV, and I really would talk about anything that I haven't tried yet. But I've seen many reviews that talk about the Vita TV, and they all said it was great. So I'm just going by what they say on this one. I'm taking their word, many words. And I know it don't play all the games. It only play probably about 20% or 25% the most of the Vita games. But I'm sure you'll like about 50% out of that 20% of games, or you may have some of those games, and that's just great to play it on your TV. It's just self-explanatory. It's like you're getting 2 for 1. You play it on your Vita, you can play it on your TV. Can't beat that. Number 4. Okay, if you got the same game on the PS Vita on the 3DS, the PS Vita version is better. And the system is better, the graphics is better, especially the first version of the PS Vita is better. So if you got both systems and you see the same game for $20, pick up the Vita version. It's just gonna be better. Like, why just get something that's just not better? Simple as that. Alright. Number 3, the system is cheap. It's a cheap system now. You can get it for $100 used off Craigslist, $125, $130 at GameStop, and they got bundles with like 2 or 3 games for like $150. So, and it came out about $250 or $300, something crazy. So, I mean, that's cheap. You could get it probably even $75 in a pawn shop or something. So you should definitely, it's worth it. You got games that cost $60 when you could just get a whole PS Vita system for $80. Number 2, the games are cheap. Not only is the system cheap, but come on, the games are cheap. Number two because that's the most important thing on the system is the games. And it's like, if the games are cheap, you could just, literally spend $100 and walk out the store with like 7 good games, 5, 6, 7 good games. And if the games was like $40, $50, that would be like 2 games. So that's great. Number 1, last and not least, and it's actually the obvious, it's the best system, best portable video game system ever. And it's actually one of the best video game system ever. As far as like, it's like a computer as its interface, the graphics, the screen size is just unbelievable. When I first, this is actually my second Vita. I actually had one, and I actually sold one to my brother, and he's a video game player also, but he let me play it a lot. But anyway, that's to show you how much that is the best. You get it. If you get it and you trade it or you sell it, you're gonna miss it. Trust me, you're gonna miss it. And that's when you know that something is so good, and when you miss it. So definitely get a PS Vita immediately. This is the top 12 reasons to own a PS Vita as of 2016.